And I'll just go on mute.
Yep. All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to our virtual scholarships, bursary, and award ceremony. And my name is Daisy Baldwin, and I'm chair of the Faculty of Nursing Scholarships, Awards, and Bursary Committee. And it is an honor to be here tonight. I would like to begin tonight with a land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the lands on which Memorial University's campuses are situated are in the traditional territories of diverse Indigenous groups, and we acknowledge with respect the diverse histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit of this province. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to our second virtual award ceremony. And though we aren't in person, we are so happy to have you with us here this evening. What's nice about being online like this is that you can join us from no matter where you are located, and we are certainly seeing that here tonight. Suddenly, distance doesn't matter. Tonight, we are blessed with families, friends, faculty, donors, and our students near and far. And as we're getting started, I just want to remind you all to mute your mics. You can congratulate the students by going to the chat, and you'll find that there on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. You can type a message there. You can also click on one of the emoji buttons. You'll see them at the bottom of your screen. One says reaction and others raise your hand, but most of what you'll need here this evening you'll find in the reaction section. You may want to clap your hands, for example, for an emotion. So you'll just find that there, or like I said, you can type a message as well. Just a reminder that we will be recording this evening's ceremony, and we will email a copy to you in the next couple of days as well. We won't actually have musical accompaniment this evening, which is too bad because we are experiencing some technical issues, but we do look forward to hearing from Wish on the piano at another future in-person event. And we are very blessed to have Wish Ducey. He is one of our talented students in the accelerated option of our program. So I'm sure that another opportunity will come up where Wish will be able to join us and shine in his amazing musical talent that he has. In addition, I do want to acknowledge some of our special guests here this evening. From the government of Newfoundland and Labrador, we have Daphne Osborne, Provincial Chief Nurse and Manager of the Provincial Blood Program, Kidney Program, Adverse Health Events and Healthline. And from Memorial University, Dr. Margaret Steele, who is our Interim Provost and Vice President Academic, as well as Dean of the Faculty of Medicine. We certainly have had a couple of challenging years, haven't we? I think it is important that we recognize that here this evening and to take advantage of every opportunity to celebrate good news. And this evening we are doing just that. We're celebrating the success and hard work of our students and the generosity and kindness of our amazing donors. So let's just take a minute now to talk about our students. Really, you are an amazing bunch. You have had to adjust and adapt to so many changes during this pandemic, and you should be so proud of yourselves because we are so proud of you. And I've actually had the opportunity to teach many of our undergraduate award winners that are going to be here this evening, and I have seen firsthand their hard work and dedication in the program. So keep that up. To continue on now, I would like to call on Dr. Margaret Steele, who is our Interim Provost and Vice President Academic and Memorial University Faculty of Medicine Dean. She's a very busy lady, as we know. We're so excited and blessed to have her here this evening. So I'd like to call on Dr. Steele.
Very much, Daisy, for that kind introduction, and welcome everyone. And I'm so glad to see so many people here. I'm delighted to join you for this scholarship and award ceremony and to offer my congratulations to the talented nurses and nursing students being honored tonight. Whether you are in your first year of nursing studies or nearing the end of the program, you've invested significant time and energy to get where you are today, and I applaud you for your hard work and dedication. Awards this evening recognize achievements in academic and clinical courses and in earning top marks for your efforts. But they also celebrate, as Daisy pointed out, much more than that. They celebrate a culture of caring and advocacy, the very heart of nursing. They celebrate the kindness and generosity of our award donors who want to give back to this vibrant community. There is a strong sense of community and student involvement in the Faculty of Nursing at Memorial, where students get real-world healthcare experience very early on. Having a strong sense of community can help us get through difficult times, and I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the challenges of the last couple of years and how the Faculty of Nursing has persevered. Nursing students were among the first, if not the first, I'm sure Dr. Godine will clarify that for you, students to return to campus as the pandemic continued, safely getting back in your labs and classrooms to continue your critical studies. You managed to achieve so much in challenging times, which speaks to your persistence, your resilience, and your determination to maintain high quality performance during the pandemic. And it speaks to your unwavering commitment to the nursing profession. To our award recipients, you will be privileged in your careers to positively affect health outcomes for countless people and to help shape the future of patient care in Newfoundland and Labrador and beyond. To our award donors, your generosity and investment helps students realize their dreams and helps shape the future of healthcare in Newfoundland and Labrador. What a gift that is. So thank you so much for your support. We are proud of the accomplishments of our Faculty of Nursing students, a group comprised of the best and brightest out there, the scholars, leaders, and researchers of tomorrow, individuals who will represent Memorial University in our communities and abroad. And we are proud to offer high quality, innovative education programs that help provide a better quality of life for the people of Newfoundland and Labrador. So to all the hardworking students who are receiving awards this evening, be proud that you are receiving your education from Memorial University's Faculty of Nursing. Congratulations on your achievements so far, and I wish you all the best for the remainder of your time here at the university and as you move forward in your nursing careers. Thanks very much and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Steele. Before moving on, I would just like to draw your attention to the chat. Dr. Sandra McDonald has put there that a few students are at the Faculty of Nursing and they are in 3469 if anybody is here not knowing that the ceremony was virtual and would like to join them. I would now like to ask Daphne Osborne to say a few words on behalf of the government of Newfoundland and Labrador. Ms. Osborne is joining us for the first time, and we are very happy to welcome her this evening.
Thanks so much, Daisy. Dr. Steele, Dr. Godine, faculty, students, staff, invited guests, donors, family, and friends. With great pleasure, I bring greetings on behalf of Minister Haggie and the Department of Health and Community Services. I'm so happy to be here to celebrate your special accomplishments. Gathering, even virtually, with nursing students and faculty brings back great memories for me. Wonderful memories of learning new skills, of patient, resident, and client interactions as I develop nursing competencies, and memories of the people whose influence shaped the nurse I am today, like my former ICU supervisor, Dr. Sandra McDonald, whom we just heard about, and my master's practicum supervisor, Dr. Alice Godine. I understand that nursing students from all program years are here tonight being recognized for your accomplishments in the nursing program so far. How incredibly motivating it must be to be recognized for excelling in your program while still in progress. It also validates that you were meant to be a nurse. You see, nursing is not something you can teach. Sure, you can teach nursing skills and competencies, but the instinct to nurse, the instinct to care and comfort, to intervene medically, to teach healthy behaviors, and most importantly, to be able to empathize is unique to the nursing profession. Continue to develop those attributes as you complete your nursing studies. I want to also acknowledge the unique challenges that you have overcome in your programs as a result of the pandemic. You had to adapt to an ever-changing environment in which you carry out your education and clinical placements. The global pandemic has certainly highlighted the role that society has long assigned to nursing, that of gatekeeper of our greatest resource for living, our health. Your faculty has been very innovative in developing solutions to ensure your learning needs were met, despite the restrictions imposed on in-person learning opportunities, especially in the early phase of the pandemic. In fact, I understand that the faculty's efforts have been acknowledged through receipt of the Champions of Innovation Awards. That's amazing. Congratulations to all involved. I'm sure that you have already seen firsthand the challenges faced by the nursing profession, not only in our province, but throughout the country and indeed throughout the world. Overtime, staffing challenges, and sadly, violence in the workplace. Please know that an initiative is ongoing, a virtual nursing think tank with key nursing and related stakeholders discussing issues that impact the nursing workplace and work life, and to identify short-term solutions to improve your work experience while longer-term initiatives are developed and implemented. Sorry. Cognizant of the challenges experienced with the nursing profession, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you of the privilege it is to be a nurse, to participate in some of the most significant events of people's lives, from the birth of their children to acute illness or injury, to chronic illness or even death. It truly is a privilege to be bestowed the opportunity to coach and educate individuals and families through these healthcare journeys and to provide comfort and support when they are most vulnerable. I hope you'll always embrace the opportunity to have impact whenever possible, because people will always remember how you made them feel. Newfoundland and Labrador and our healthcare system needs strong, smart, capable people like you. As a nurse, you make a meaningful difference in the lives of Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, and that is a true gift. And while I have your attention today, I want to encourage you to take advantage of opportunities to stay and work in Newfoundland and Labrador. In closing, I want to say thank you for the opportunity to participate in your ceremony, and thank you for choosing nursing as your profession. My very best wishes to all of you for continued success in your nursing studies.
Thank you very much, Ms. Osborne, for your very kind words. I would now like to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Nursing, Dr. Alice Godin, to begin this evening's presentations.
Thanks so much, Daisy, and welcome everyone to our scholarships, bursaries, and awards ceremony. And thanks very much to Dr. Margaret Steele, our Provost and Vice President Academic, and our Provincial Chief Nurse, Daphne Osborne, for joining us and for bringing greetings to us. This is our second virtual ceremony, and we are pleased to see so many students, donors, special guests, family, friends, faculty, and staff here this evening. Of course, we would have preferred meeting everyone in person, but perhaps next year that will happen. So much has happened over the past couple of years, and I sincerely hope that you've all fared well, or as well as you could possibly have fared. I know it's been a challenging time for everyone, and in particular for our nursing students and our nursing faculty, as well as nurses and other healthcare providers in practice. No matter how we celebrate the academic and professional successes of our students and the generosity of our donors, it is always wonderful to have you with us. For this evening's ceremony, we are not able to have our students and award donors coming forward to a stage or presentation area, so I'll be reading out all of the awards and you'll be able to follow along with the PowerPoint presentation. I also want to mention that the awards are also listed in our booklet, which was emailed to you last week. Recipients this evening are undergraduate and graduate students in the Faculty of Nursing. Before we get started, I just want to say how very proud we are of our students. They've had so much to deal with over the past couple of years. They've had, as the pandemic created major challenges for the healthcare system. And it challenged us as faculty members and as staff members to make sure students could continue their education. But not only did they continue learning, they continued with the work they do to support charities in our community. Just last weekend, I took part in the 24th annual Nursing Charity Ball fundraiser and that was their third remote fundraiser during the pandemic. Organizing the charity ball is a big undertaking, and this year they raised thousands of dollars for the Alzheimer's Society of Newfoundland and Labrador. Congratulations. We'll now get started with the official part of the ceremony, beginning with the Dean's List. To be on the Dean's List, you must meet the following criteria. 1, place within the top 10% of the degree program. 2, have a GPA of 3.5 or greater over the credit hours in the nominating period. 3, complete a minimum of 27 credit hours over the nominating semesters. 4, be full-time in at least 2 of the 3 semesters. To our Dean's List recipients, we are certainly proud of your accomplishments. I'll read each of your names, keeping in mind that some of our recipients could not be here as they have already graduated and are working. Students on the 2019 to 2020 Dean's List are, I'm sorry, I think that should be 2020 to 21 Dean's List, are Shams Al-Badouche, Samantha Allen, Jessica Andrews, Nikita Baker, Brianna Barrett, Chelsea Lynn Barrett, Grace Bryant, Daniel Cheeseman, Anna Crocker Kennedy, Dennis Fifield, Sarah Fraser, Jesse Gibson, Jennifer Gillespie, Abrianna Guest, Brianna Hiscock, Stephanie Hines, Rebecca Hopkins, Sean Eves, Ashley Joyce, Brianna Kane, Christina King, Alexandra Laforge, Victoria Lethbridge, Jianing Lee, Megan Martin, Brooke McCarthy, Kylie McGrath, Kiana Mitchell-Moore, Maria Marizette, Claire Nash, Olivia Perry, Blaine Raven, Lauren Rice, Kaylee Rose, Sabrina Russell, Terry Savory, Brooke Sims, Sarah Soper, Daniel Taylor, Jennifer Walsh, Bethany Walters, Keisha Young. And my apologies, I know that I mispronounced a few of those names, but on the other hand, my name has been pronounced 3 or 4 different ways this evening already. So I'd like if you'd give everyone a round of applause virtually, of course. So well done. It's quite an accomplishment to be on the Dean's List and something that you can put on your resume for the rest of your career. I'll now move to the undergraduate awards. So we're now beginning the presentation of the undergraduate student awards, and we're going to again save all the cheering for them as well as for the people who are on the Dean's List until I've finished announcing our award winners. You can also use the hand clapping emoji at the bottom of the screen at any point or put a message in the chat. Our first award, the Blagden Memorial Scholarship, was established by Angela Crawford in memory of her grandfather Jeremiah, her Aunt Lucy, and her cousin Brian. It's awarded to a student who has demonstrated care and concern for the improvement of their own health or the health of fellow students or members of the community. This year's scholarship goes to Blaine Raven, unless it's Raven, but I think it's Raven. Congratulations, Blaine. The Eleanor and Norval Blair Travel Scholarship in Nursing is awarded to a student who has demonstrated excellence in nursing practice, with preference to a student completing their clinical placements outside of Newfoundland and Labrador. That obviously didn't happen this year, but I think they went to Labrador. The recipient is, again, Blaine Raven. Next up, we have the Sharon J. Churchill Memorial Award in Nursing, established by our parents, Fred and Madge Churchill. Sharon was a graduate of the School of Nursing and worked as a clinical coordinator with Eastern Health. This award is presented annually to a student who has demonstrated excellence in an obstetrics and gynecology clinical placement. Chloe Crane is this year's recipient. The Clayton and Alice Cook Nursing Award was established by Mr. Clayton Cook in honor of his niece, Manitha Dyke, a registered nurse who practiced and taught at the General Hospital School of Nursing and the Grace School of Nursing. Our award this year goes to Stephanie Hines. The Vincent Coos Memorial Award was established in memory of Vincent Coos, a graduate of the School of Nursing's class in 1996, who passed away in September 1996 after a long illness. The award goes to a student who has sought to overcome personal challenges and maintain a positive spirit. Aloysia Ducey is the recipient of this award. Aloysia also goes by Wish and is sometimes, I believe he has a degree in music and sometimes plays the piano or the guitar for our events, but unfortunately we were unable to do that this evening. The Mary Dunley Nurse Memorial Bursary was created by her large family to remember and honor their mother, Mary Dunley Nurse. She married the love of her life, Charles Nurse, in 1945, and after his death, successfully raised a family of 12 while pursuing a career that she loved. This award was created as a reminder of the value of true caring and compassion, exemplified by the nurse in whose name it is given. The recipient of the Mary Dunley Nurse Memorial Bursary is Nicole Power. The Barbara Follow Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of Barbara Follow, a graduate of the School of Nursing. Preference is given to students interested in cardiovascular nursing and/or who have been involved in student life. Kayla Dunn is this year's recipient. The Grateful Patient Bursary Fund was established by a gift from an anonymous donor who wanted to support the education of nurses at Memorial University in recognition and gratitude for the nursing care he received during a difficult time in his life. Our recipient is Alexandra Ryan. The Hetty or Pelly, Hardy, RN, and Eric Hardy Entrance Award was established by the friends and family of Hetty and Eric Hardy. Passionate about their family and about education, Hetty and Eric believe strongly in the importance of community. Hetty was a member of the Salvation Army Grace General Hospital School of Nursing class in 1953, whose career included nursing at the St. John's Sanatorium for Tuberculosis, providing seniors and obstetrics care, and volunteering for International Grenfell Association. Abigail Blackmore is the recipient of this year's award. The Heart and Stroke Foundation Nursing Bursary was established by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. 4 bursaries will be granted to full-time students in the undergraduate nursing program at any of the 3 sites. The recipients must demonstrate an interest in cardiac or stroke nursing. Our recipients are Chloe Crane and Adam Smith. The Vernon and Phyllis Hollett Award in Nursing was established by the Hollett family to be awarded to a nursing student who has demonstrated compassion and respect for their patients during their clinical placements. The award this year goes to Sarah Lomholt Farrell. The International Nursing Placement Award goes to a nursing traveling to an international clinical placement, preferably for travel to an underdeveloped country. The award may also be granted to a student traveling to a clinical placement in Labrador for the first time. This year's award goes to Gillian Fahan. The Daphne King Bizak Memorial Award in Patient Care was established by the family. Daphne graduated from the General Hospital School of Nursing and is remembered for her kindness, compassion, and empathy toward patients and their families. The award is presented to a student entering 4th year who has demonstrated exemplary patient care by advocating for patients and their families' well-being during their clinical placements. The recipient of this year's award is Kyla Dunn. The Sui Yin Lam Memorial Bursary in Nursing was established in loving memory of Sui Yin Lam, a graduate of the School of Nursing. She is remembered as a bright, caring, and compassionate nurse who positively impacted everyone she met. Recipients have excelled in their clinical studies and demonstrated the attribution of caring, compassion, and professionalism. This year's recipients of the Sui Yen Lam Award are Kayla Dunn and Stuart Williams. The Marilyn Marsh Scholarship was established by former students and colleagues of Marilyn Marsh on the 25th anniversary of what was then the School of Nursing and is now the Faculty of Nursing. Marilyn was a well-loved faculty member. The scholarship in her name is awarded to a student who has completed their second year in the Faculty of Nursing. Melissa Moores is this year's recipient. The John M. and Elsa S. Morgan Scholarships were bequeathed to Memorial University by the late Dr. M. Morgan and have been named to commemorate Dr. Morgan and his wife, Elsa. Preference is given, where possible, to students from the Port de Grave district. Chelsea Lynn Barrett is this year's recipient. The Margaret Fitzpatrick Morgan Scholarship in Nursing was established by the late Dr. M.O. Morgan in memory of his wife, the late Margaret Fitzpatrick Morgan. Preference will be given to students entering the first year of the program, preferably from rural Newfoundland and Labrador. Ryan Wee, Sarah Keeping, and Julia Clark are this year's recipients. The Dr. H. Bliss Murphy Cancer Care Foundation Scholarship in Nursing is new this year and goes to a student in their third or fourth year in the undergraduate nursing program who has demonstrated or expressed an interest in working with oncology. Alison Bailey is scholarship. Another scholarship this year is Dr. Heather Onyett Scholarship in Nursing, established by a generous bequest from Dr. Heather Onyett. She was the Faculty of Medicine's first pediatrician, and her commitment to global health issues was a prominent factor in her professional and personal life. One scholarship will be awarded annually to a student in each year of the four-year nursing program, with preference given to the student at the top of their class in academic performance. Our recipients of the scholarship are Julia Keefe, first year, Adriana Guest, second year, Juliana Clark, third year, and Shams Al-Badouche, fourth year. The Carol Ann Patrick Faculty of Nursing Entrance Bursary was created by her family in memory of their mother, Carol, who graduated from Montreal St. Mary's Nursing School in 1961. Carol's love and care for people in need extended beyond her career into the greater community, and helping people was their gift. The bursary is awarded annually to a first-year student. The recipient of the Carol Ann Paddock Entrance Bursary is Catherine Brian. The Linda May Reed Scholarship in Nursing was established by William Reed to honor his wife, Linda Reed, who graduated from the Salvation Army Grace General Hospital School of Nursing in 1969 and spent 69 years working as a registered nurse. Her career took her throughout Canada and to Southern California. The scholarship is awarded to one Faculty of Nursing who excels in nursing education related to maternal child intrapartum care. The recipient of the Linda May Reed Scholarship in Nursing is Jessica Andrews. The Elizabeth Lindsay Robbins Scholarship in Nursing honors Elizabeth or Betty Robbins, who was born and received her nursing education in Scotland, where she met Frederick Robbins, who served with the Royal Navy. The two returned to Newfoundland, where Betty enjoyed a long nursing career. In 1951, she delivered the first baby in history to be born on a military aircraft. The baby girl was named Elizabeth after Betty. Jessica Andrews is the recipient of this year's scholarship. The Salvation Army Grace Scholarship is awarded to a student whose work reflects scholarly standing and participation in both community and Christian activities. The recipient of this year's scholarship is Kayla Dunn. The Faculty of Nursing Class of 1976 bursary is awarded to a full-time student in the Faculty of Nursing who has completed their first-year clinical placement. Students must demonstrate a passion for patient care. Tony Lehman is the recipient of this year's bursary. The Faculty of Nursing Faculty Memorial Award honors the following faculty members who have passed away: Ruby Dooling, Grace Gould, Nell Joyner, Maureen Laurier, Margaret McLean, Joyce Nevitt, Beverly Rockwell, and Elizabeth or Betty Summers. Award recipients must emulate the best qualities of a nursing faculty member, including a passion for nursing education, a spirit of caring, commitment to nursing, and compassion for patients. The recipient of this year's award is Tony Lehman. Our next award, the Mary Eileen White Award in Nursing, is a renewable award. Mary Eileen White graduated from the General Hospital School of Nursing as a registered nurse in December 1951. She dedicated her life as a registered nurse she dedicated her life to the love and caring of her family, friends, and patients. This award is dedicated to her spirit of unwavering care to her patients and family and recognizes outstanding patient care during clinical studies. Lauren Rice is the recipient of the Mary Lane Award in Nursing. Our final undergraduate award of the evening is the Janet P. Windsor Bursary, presented annually to a third-year student who excels in Year 3 clinical courses. The recipient this year is Kaylee Rose. So congratulations to all our undergraduate award and scholarship winners. This concludes the undergraduate award presentations. So you can join me for a round of applause, and we'll pause briefly as I move to the graduate scholarship and awards. Our first graduate award this evening, the Mary Coffey Memorial Award in Nursing, was established in memory of Nurse Mary Coffey by her son, Dr. Charles Coffey. Mary's dedication to patient care as a nurse was a source of inspiration for many members of her family to join the medical profession. Preference is given to students with a focus on clinical practice. The award goes to Adizan Yunus. The Anna M. Curran Doctoral Scholarships in Nursing were established by Dr. Anna M. Curran, who was originally from St. John's and leads an accomplished life as an author, civil rights leader, entrepreneur, nurse educator, and philanthropist in California. The scholarships are awarded annually to 2 students in the Doctor of Nursing program. The recipients of the Anna M. Curran Doctoral Scholarships in Nursing this year are Deanne Curnew and Crystal Vaughn. The Department of Health and Community Services Scholarship in Nursing Leadership is awarded annually to a Master's of Science in Nursing student active in the program who has completed 3 courses with a minimum of 75% and has demonstrated leadership in nursing. The scholarship goes to Jennifer Crane. The Ruby Dooling Memorial Award in Nursing was created in memory of Ruby Dooling, a respected family member who taught in all areas of the program as a clinical instructor. Ruby was a lifelong learner and remained deeply involved with nursing education throughout her life. The award is presented to a graduate student who is completing research in or has a passion for community health. The recipient of the Ruby Dooling Memorial Award in Nursing is Ashley Matthews. The Wesley and Jean Drodge Newfoundland Nursing Practice Award is a new award and was established by a generous donation from Wesley and Jean Drodge to recognize, motivate, and support up-and-coming nurse leaders from Newfoundland and Labrador. The award goes to a full-time master's student in our nurse practitioner program. Christina Murphy is the recipient of this new award. The St. John's Home Care Scholarship is awarded to a Master in Nursing student at Memorial University with employment experience in community health and demonstrated recent voluntary involvement in a community organization. Ellen Lukeman receives this year's scholarship. The Violet and Robert Rulock Award in Primary Healthcare is another one of our newer graduate awards. It will be awarded annually to a master's student in our nurse practitioner option. Preference will be given to a student focusing on primary healthcare. Our 2021 recipient is Jillian Ryan, and Stephanie Marshall is our 2022 recipient. The Dr. Shirley Sahlberg Graduate Awards in Nursing were established by Dr. Shirley Sahlberg with the generous support of family and friends upon her retirement. Throughout her career, Dr. Sahlberg was a champion for nurses pursuing graduate studies in nursing. The awards are given annually to a master's student and a PhD in nursing student addressing one or more health inequities in their project or research. Congratulations to master's student Katie Brazel and PhD student Adazam Yunus, this year's recipients. The Edna Woolgar Graduate Scholarship in Nursing was created by Dr. Eric Woolgar and Dr. Jane Barron in loving memory of their mother. Edna Woolgar attended the Grace Hospital School of Nursing and practiced at the Grace as a private duty nurse. After she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she volunteered to visit breast cancer patients, using her nursing skills to offer comfort and support. The scholarship is presented to a graduate student completing research in or who has a passion for oncology or palliative care. Rebecca Pedister is this year's scholarship recipient. So congratulations, everyone, and particularly to our graduate students who I just named for this and received a scholarship this year. You are an impressive group of students. This ends the presentation of our awards this evening. Congratulations, everyone. Dr. Sandra McDonald, who is our Associate Dean of the Undergraduate Program, will now introduce the next part of our ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Godin. One of the advantages of a virtual ceremony, of course, is that we can have people attend who perhaps might not have been able to attend if they had to travel in person, and also a little bit of informal piece to the ceremony. So at this point, we do have some students and donors who are going to speak, but I'd also just like to, I thought it might be good for us to, if I just ran through, I believe we have a lot of our award winners here. And I was wondering, Marcia, if we could switch it so we can actually have the, there we go. So the speaker can speak or we could see the person on the bigger screen, but I'll leave that to the technical wizards. But in the meantime, I just wanted to run through and just let those students wave or turn on their video or say hello if they would like, because I know that a lot of them are here. So I'm going to run through the names, but I'm not sure if everybody's actually connected in the name that I see there in the participants. So I'll start with Blaine Raven. Is Blaine here? I'll move very quickly through the names now. So Chloe Crane. I do see Adam Smith here. Would you like to say hello, Adam? Thank you. Aloysius, I believe, is here. Aloysius Ducey. Hello. There he is. Hello, Aloysius, or Wish, I guess, as we affectionately call you. I know Nicole Power and Chelsea Lynn Barrett are here, and they're actually going to speak, so that's wonderful. How about Stephanie Hines? Is Stephanie here? Okay, I'll move very quickly, but if I miss you, just raise your hand or put a word in the chat, and I'll come right back to you. Kayla Dunn. Okay, Alexandra Ryan. I believe I saw Alexandra's name there. Alexandra, are you here? Okay, I'll keep going. Abigail Blackmore. I just like to just give a little moment for the recipients just to say hello if they are here, and I think that would be nice. Chloe Crane. I believe I had mentioned Chloe. Chloe's not here. Sarah Lumbolt Farrell. There she is. Sarah, you're here? You're just giving us a little dingle hello, I guess. Thank you, Sarah. Jillian Fian. Okay. Kayla Dunn. Here we go. A dingle. Melissa Stuart Williams.
Hello.
Hello, Stuart. There they are. So that's Stuart and Kayla, I believe. Is that right? No. Stuart Williams. And who's with you, Stuart?
Madison.
Madison. Okay. Hi, Madison. They're practicing proper PPE and masks, so that's wonderful. Pass on that one. Melissa Moores. Is Melissa here?
Hello.
There's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. And I'm going to come back to Chelsea Lynn because I know she's going to speak. Ryan Wee, Sarah Keeping, or Julia Clark? Okay. And Madison, we just saw Madison. Julia Keefe. Abriana Guest. There's Abriana. Hi, Abriana. Congratulations. Juliana Clark. I already asked Juliana Clark, didn't I? Yes. Shams Al Badouche.
Hello.
There you are. Hello. There you go. Congratulations. Okay, and I'm just going to move on. Catherine Bryant. Jessica Andrews. There's Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Congratulations. Okay, Kayla. I did say ask Kayla Dunn. Kayla, I don't think is here. Okay. Tony Lehman.
Hi.
Hi, Tony. Congratulations. Is Lauren Rice here? Kaylee Rose. Okay, I'll move on to the graduate recipients too. Adisham Yunus. Deanne Kernew. I know Crystal is here because Crystal is actually going to speak. Jennifer Crane. Ashley Matthews. Christina Murphy. Ellen Lukeman. These are all our graduate recipients. Jillian Ryan, Stephanie Marshall, Katie Brazel, Adisham Yunus, I had already mentioned, and I know Rebecca Pottister is here. I just wanted to give everyone a chance to kind of connect because we also have donors online. And I know some of them, I may have some of the names, and we do have a couple of our donors who would like to speak. But once we have our students speak and the donors speak who have indicated that they'd like to speak, we're going to open up the mic and open the mic, I guess, like an open mic night. And if anybody wants to speak, they're certainly welcome to say whatever they would like to say. So I'm going to first start with our undergraduate students, and I'd like to introduce Nicole Power. Nicole is one of our fourth-year students who received the Mary Dunley Nurse Memorial Bursary. And I know Nicole is very involved with Shine-A-Rama and cystic fibrosis and volunteering. But I believe, Nicole, you are going to say a few words. Am I right on that?
Yeah, sure.
There you are. So do you want to turn on your video so we can, is that?
It is actually on.
Oh, it's on. Oh, there you are.
I don't know if anyone can see me. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for attending this ceremony to help celebrate all the MUN students and our accomplishments. I'm Nicole, and I'm a fourth-year BSCN student at MUN Faculty of Nursing. This year, I have the honor of being the recipient of the Mary Dunley Nurse Memorial Bursary. I am so grateful to be considered for such an award and to be recognized for my efforts in the nursing program. Nursing is a profession that I am very passionate about and proud to represent as a student, both at the educational level and in various positions within the community. Mary Dunley is a true inspiration in both her personal and professional life. She puts great emphasis on the caring and compassion aspects of nursing practice, while also recognizing the importance of strong clinical skills. I feel that within my practice, I exemplify these critical features of nursing, and I am truly honored to be recognized for this. As I prepare to enter the nursing profession in less than a month, this award has certainly validated my accomplishments and performance in the clinical area, and has also continued to motivate me to practice to the best of my abilities and treasure both the scientific and caring aspects that make up nursing. Congratulations to everyone again, and a huge thank you to faculty, staff, and donors. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Nicole.
Great.
Thank you so much. And now, just being a little bit probably informal, I know that we have the donors speaking next, but I may just connect if Rick Nurse is there, because Rick Nurse is actually Mary's son.
Hi,
So,
Sandra. Yes, I'm here
yes.
with my good wife, Marie, and we're in Halifax. Happy to be
Yes.
joining you. I'm going to take a minute, if I may, and I'm being sort of scanned by my siblings who I've seen there, and Cindy, who's done all the work for our family in liaison with you. So I'm just going to say a couple of quick thank yous, if I may. And then, although all of you can listen in, we want to talk to Nicole. So Nicole, stand by. First, let me say to everybody, congratulations. Our main audience is obviously the award winners, but to dignitaries, to members of the faculty and staff of the Faculty of Nursing, you do great work, and I know that you work hard to prepare the students and nurses of tomorrow. It's a tough time to be in the world of healthcare. I think that our mom would want you to know that she knows nurses bring caring and compassion to their work in the normal course of doing their work. And in a time that is especially challenging, it is remarkable to us that so many young people, especially, are choosing the profession of nursing and moving towards the challenges in these rare times, as opposed to moving away from them. So you all deserve a great deal of credit. You all deserve a great deal of thanks. And to the students of tomorrow, good for you for having the courage to step up in a time that really, really is a challenging time where many people would say, yeah, no, not for me. So mostly we want to say thank you. Having said that, I just want to deliver whatever message my Sibs and Cindy have helped guided me to think through. So to you, Nicole, we want to tell you and remind you and thank you for your comments about our mom, that Mary Donnelly Nurse was born a short 100 years ago. So here we are after one pandemic, seeing Mary Donnelly Nurse born, and suddenly finding ourselves moving through another. This is the 10th award that has been given in her memory. And with every one, we believe that new people are stepping forward in her footsteps, carrying her legacy. So we're grateful for that, and we're grateful for those that choose a life in nursing. Nicole, we want to tell you that our mom brought the same love, care, compassion to her life as a mom, as a mother, as a grandmother, that she brought to nursing. Her role as a nurse, in fact, was a natural extension of who she was. So we hope, Nicole, that this bursary helps you a little bit with the challenges of your financial pressures going through training, but mostly we're hoping that this award will haunt you for the rest of your life. Because we want you sometimes to remember Mary Nurse, and to sometimes really be proud that you're stepping out in her shoes, carrying her memory and her legacy. So we wish you well, and we want to thank everybody again for today's ceremonies, and for the students, mostly for the faculty, and for the folks that make it so easy for us, by the way, to participate, Marcia and others. Thank you all, and very best wishes to tomorrow's leaders.
Thank you so much, Rick. And I think you echo our feelings of the reasons why these bursaries and awards and scholarships occur, and certainly the deserving students who receive them. So, and Nicole is sending you a big red heart.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Thank you so much. So our next student, Chelsea Lynn Barrett. Chelsea, are you?
Hello.
Hi. Would you be able to turn on your video? Is that possible? Or
Yeah, it should be on there.
okay.
See me?
Do we see you? Okay, so there you are, Chelsea Lynn. Okay, so thank you, Chelsea. So Chelsea's a fourth year, and Chelsea received the John and Elsa Morgan Scholarship. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Thank you, Dr. McDonald. So my name is Chelsea Lynn, and I'm currently in my fourth year of the Bachelor of Science of Nursing program, and I just finished my final consolidated practicum last week. I'd like to say thank you to the Faculty of Nursing and to the many generous donors who have made these scholarships, bursaries, and awards possible. I'm extremely honored and grateful to receive the John M. and Elsa S. Morgan Scholarship, as well as being named to the Dean's List. The Bachelor of Science in Nursing program is very challenging and requires countless hours of both academic and clinical practice and dedication. I find great pride and honor in being recognized for the effort that I have invested into achieving academic and clinical excellence throughout my time here at the Faculty of Nursing. Furthermore, the John M. and Elsa S. Morgan Scholarship is given in preference to students from the Port de Grave district, making this recognition even more meaningful to me as I'm able to represent my hometown with pride here at Memorial. Thank you again.
Thank you, Chelsea. Now, we didn't have anyone from, I believe, I'm not sure if there are any donors online from the John and Elsie Morgan Scholarship who might like to speak. If not, okay, so I will move on to our two students. We can't match up all, it'd be nice if we had all the donors and the award winners together. So, but first we'll go through, we just have two other students. These would be the graduates, PhD students, Crystal Vaughn and Rebecca Puttister. And I think they're both going to combine or speak together. Is that right, ladies? Crystal has been awarded the Anna Curran Doctoral Scholarship in Nursing, and Rebecca the Edna Woolgard Graduate Scholarship in Nursing. So are you guys going Rebecca, one at a time? Muted. Rebecca, you're muted. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so thank you, Sandra, for the introduction. And as Sandra said, my name is Rebecca Puttister, and my name is Crystal Vaughn. Yeah. And we are first-year students at the PhD program at the Faculty of Nursing.
So we're pleased to speak with you tonight to express our gratitude to all the award donors. And we wanted to briefly share with you just how valued your support is to myself, Rebecca, and the many other recipients here tonight.
When we started the PhD program in the fall, we certainly knew we were in for a challenge, and we knew we were up for the challenge. But I'm not sure if even at the time we appreciated the full magnitude of the priority shifts in our life that would be necessary in order to devote that required attention to our studies. So our classmate Deanne, who also received an award here tonight, she once made the remark that, you know, there's only one way you can eat an elephant, and that's one bite at a time. And that's kind of become a motto for us. And I would say that my classmates would agree that it accurately, yet jokingly, captures the mindset that one needs to maintain to stay grounded during your full-time graduate studies. So indeed, the road so far in the PhD program for us has been action-packed, no shortages of ups, downs, and plenty of humbling moments. But yet it's been those little redeeming moments of success where we're reminded of why it was that we chose to pursue our studies. And it's those moments that refuel our momentum for a moment to keep moving forward. So we really can't emphasize enough that receiving these scholarships has served as some of those little moments of success for us. And through your donation, we were gifted that small piece of acknowledgement and validation for our hard work, even when our goals might seem daunting or even far off in the distance. So for this, we're very, very grateful.
And we don't take it for granted that the scholarships presented to us all here today are made possible by the generosity of those who, although they did not know us personally, decided to pay it forward to others through investing in our success. We know that many of the awards have been donated in memoriam of your loved ones, and we know how truly fortunate we are to be the recipients of your deeds to honor their memory. Receiving financial assistance is invaluable to us as it allows us to remain heavily focused on our studies and our research in many cases where it otherwise would not have been possible. We are also mindful of the saying that for whom much is given, much is expected. We know that you provided us with this scholarship support in the hopes that you would be supporting us as future leaders to conduct work and research that improves the lives of others. Ultimately, this is what we all hope to achieve. To share my own example of my research goals, I'm aiming to clarify roles and integrate nurses into virtual care delivery in primary care settings. This is an extremely timely and relevant area of research, given the advancements in technology and the opportunities that were demonstrated to optimize the delivery of virtual care in the ongoing management of the COVID-19 pandemic. I am incredibly grateful to receive support so I can remain focused and committed to developing nursing practice in virtual care, as I believe this will improve the efficiency and quality of healthcare that individuals and families receive. Your support will contribute to the realization of these ultimate goals.
And as for me, I'm also grateful to receive this award that also helps me focus on my studies as I work toward the goal to support the integration of genetics and genomics into nursing practice. My own practice background in gyne-oncology and my recent training in cancer genomic risk assessment made me really aware of how genetics can offer improved approaches to health management that's tailored to the genetic makeup of an individual. So my research interests are aimed at equipping nurses with the requisite knowledge so that they are prepared to help patients understand and make informed decisions about genetic testing to improve their own health. So I'm very grateful for the support that I received here tonight to work towards accomplishing this. So as the names of the donors and the individuals who inspired these awards become a permanent part of our CVs, and we all know how important CVs are in this environment, we proudly carry these names forward, not only as the tangible mark of our accomplishments, but also as the reminder that our successes are also the result of those who contributed to help us get there. So once again, we want to end by saying our resounding thank you to all the donors tonight for your generosity. Thank you very much. And also a special shout out to all the scholarship recipients here tonight, including some of my former students. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rebecca and Crystal. And just to mention, Rebecca was part of the team that received the President's Award for Champions of Innovation. So that was an excellent, another addition to your CV. I'm not sure if any of the donors from Anna Curran or Edna Woolgar donor families, or anyone would like to speak? Okay. So now we are going to hear from some of our donors who graciously have agreed to give us a few words. And our first speaker is Brendan Paddock. That's Carol Ann Paddock, the School of Nursing entrance bursary, and Brendan is Carol Ann's son. So I'd like to call on Brendan. Or maybe Brendan, maybe something happened. And okay, we'll move on. The beauty of virtual and informal ceremony. It's my pleasure actually to introduce Dr. Donna Hardy-Cox. Donna is the Associate Vice President of Academic Students, and Donna's going to speak to us about the Hetty Pelly Hardy RN and Eric Hardy Entrance Awards. Donna?
Hi, good evening, Sandra. Nice to see everybody and see so many familiar faces online this evening. I want to extend a big congratulations to, I think, everyone in the School of our Faculty of Nursing, and it's called Faculty of Science now in nursing. And I know the faculty and all your mentors and the students have just gone above and beyond this year, the last couple of years. So I would like to congratulate everyone to start this evening. I think for all of those students, all of you who've got these awards this evening, it's been quite an amazing feat at the best of times to thrive and do well in your studies. And I always suggest to students In your position this year, I've had the opportunity to speak to different groups of students winning scholarships. I think you deserve to put a little asterisk by this particular one. And I think that asterisk to me, if I was an employer or somebody who was assessing you maybe to go on, as you saw the other students talk about doctoral and graduate studies, the asterisk really means to me resilience, and incredible resilience to achieve such high standards and goals for yourself. It is a very proud moment. So I really congratulate all the award winners. You certainly have demonstrated your resilience during the pandemic for sure. Our family is pleased to be a donor, and in thinking about tonight, I really can't think of a better way to celebrate my mother's dedication and pride in nursing. She came from a small community, one of the first, I think the only person from her class that left at the time to do her nursing. She told the tales of getting in a car and driving quite an adventure away from her community to the big city of St. John's and rediscovering extended family that took care of her. And she never did forget that. She really remembered that, and other students that came after her, she did her best to pay back to them. So it's that pride and passion that she had for caring for others really extended long beyond the days that she finished her formal nursing career. And as her family, it's a wonderful way for us to remember her and to have this opportunity. And I can't think, she'd be so proud of all of your accomplishments, and she'd be very empathetic about the circumstances that you've had to work through over the last year. So I want to thank nursing for giving us the opportunity to be part of this evening. I really try to encourage everyone around me to consider this is a great way to give back to the university, just to hear how eloquently you're all speaking tonight and so appreciative. It's a wonderful give back. So hopefully those of us who are online can encourage our families, friends, and neighbors as a way of giving back scholarships to students. It's a great investment in all of our future. And in closing, I want to thank your dean, Dr. Godin, who has been a colleague and sort of helped me navigate setting up the scholarship. And I know she's on to some new adventures, and I want to wish her the best and thank her for her leadership, because it truly takes a team to produce and support successful students. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hardy Cox. I do have a note from a donor that I'll just read. It's from William Reed, who created the Linda May Reed Award in memory of his wife. And he sends greetings from Southern California. Don't we all wish we were there? But sorry not to be there, but eventually we hope our worlds will return to some semblance of normality. Congratulations on your MUN Faculty of Awards ceremony. My congratulations also to Jessica Andrews, who is this year's recipient of the Linda May Reed Scholarship in Nursing. I receive enormous satisfaction each year on hearing about the gratefulness from the recipient and how it plays a huge role in their nursing education. Establishing the nursing scholarship in my wife's name has been one of the great joys of my life. Being a graduate of MUN myself, the connection to my school is doubly rewarding. Kindest regards to all involved. Stay safe and healthy. So I would like now just to open it up if there are any students or donors who would like to make comments or say anything before we actually close out the ceremony. Everyone's going to be shy and online. That's okay. Okay, well, I'll turn it over now. I'll turn it back to Dr. Alice Godin, who's going to give the closing remarks. Is that right? Okay.
Thanks so much, everyone, for the wonderful personal stories. I found it very meaningful to hear from our students and also from our donors. I always find every year when we do this ceremony, when we review the history of many of the nurses that these scholarships have been made in memory of, that it's very touching to see how so many of them helped shape nursing and healthcare in this province. And we should all be very proud and honored to go in their footsteps. So this concludes our second virtual awards ceremony. Congratulations once again to all our awards winners. And thanks so much to all of our generous donors and friends for your support of our students. We're very grateful to that and look forward to seeing you next year. If anyone wants to stay online, although our event is officially done, if a few people are now thinking, oh, I wish I had said something, you can stay on. So I'll say one thing. If Daphne Osborne is still here, I meant to say that Daphne Osborne did her post-RNBN from Memorial University and then her master's in nursing from Memorial University. And in both cases, she gave the speech, I think sometimes it's called a valedictorian speech, but on behalf of her graduating class. So congratulations to her, and we all look forward to working to her in her, I'd say new role, but I guess it's not quite so new anymore. And so that's my contribution. And if anybody else wants to speak up, donor, student, participant, I'll be sitting here and I'll be the last person online.
I'd like to say thank you for those kind words, Dr. Giddings.
Not to mention you survived me as a practicum supervisor.
Or the other way
That
around.
on your CV with a little asterisk.
It was a great experience.
Rick, it's so good to see you, and thanks. Nice to see everyone this evening. It really is. Really great to see you all.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank
It's
you,
lovely.
you too. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, I was just
Care.
joining
Bye now.
students,
See you
parents, so
now.
it's always nice to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We had a great time.
Bye now.
Thank you.
Care. Enjoy BC.
We enjoy
Always
your
so nice to
beautiful
see you.
embroidery on our wall. I always think of you, Anne Sweelin, when I see it.
Yeah.
That's
very kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, it is beautiful. And I
Good
was
to see
also,
you.
yeah. And it's good to see. And your cat was very, very well behaved this evening.
Winston, he's over
Winston.
sunbathing.
He's just looking by the
He's so-
window now.
It does look really bright there. How
It
nice
is.
is that? That's
Yeah.
good.
It is very nice
That's
here
good.
right now.
That's
So-
good. Well, it's lovely to see you both.
You too.
You too.
Take care. Take
Take
good
care.
care. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye now.
So, Marcia,
Yes.
might I say, I need your help with interior decorating. You have a
Should I
lovely
press
production
record?
house.
Should I? What's
I'm
that?
not sure who David Keefe and Bob Willis are, but they might have stepped away for a minute.